Hi guys, hope you enjoy the video right now. I'm really sorry if you were up to something, but you noticed I uploaded a new video. I know, I'm sorry if I interrupted that. I'm very sorry, but I just couldn't help myself. So I felt like recording a video. So yeah, that's how I'm uploading this. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and like, and you can always change your mind later. Turn on these notifications and also comment down below what do you think about the video, and also if you loved it or not, because it's a story time. And yeah, since this is a story time, I know I'm just going to sorry. Alright, now right now I'm gonna do story time very soon. I'm just getting to this intro. I'm trying to find an intro to put it in the first video. Maybe it will be me dancing. So yeah, maybe I'll take a picture of me and dancing, and yeah. So and then the intro could be like purple, actually little lime green, and there's little flowers on it, and also sparkles. How do you like that, guys? Comment down below to see how would you like that. Now let's get on to the story time now, because I'm very bored. I just wanted to upload a video because I don't know. Yeah, and I also copied my friend. Please do not tell her. Yeah, well, let's get into the video. Cause yeah, I don't know what to do. So yeah. Well, let's just get into the video and say hi. And Ellie, the fairy. Hi. You look stupid. Okay, whatever. Well, now, since we're done with the intro stuff, this is just the first intro I'm doing. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye! I'll see you, in the story time. Story time of how my friend tried to, like, I don't know, maybe rape me. So one time at semester, my teacher was like, okay guys, no phones in class. Remember that if your parents are texting you, just answer it. Or calling you, I don't care. Because if it's your parents, just tell me, and yeah, I'll let you answer. And I had the coolest teacher in chemistry ever. Like, I always had the cool teachers because they let me use my phone when my mom and dad were messaging, and also they letted me like do it every class, and my friends were jealous that I literally lunch when we moved up. Like, I was like super popular because everyone knew me at the school a lot. Okay, well, not everyone, but except for my yeah, kind of almost, because I'm not in literally like I don't know, maybe oh no, okay. So yeah, so one time I met a new friend, and his name was Gabriel. He was super. He loved girls, and he was a girl lover. We didn't get that very close because we sometimes argue, and I did not come up with the idea of arguing, but we had to, because if we want the relationship to go well, he said, and yeah, and I said, okay, and all that stuff. I did not want to argue, but I have to. So, oh my god, my friend just started the game. Ha ha ha. Oh my god. Oh, she's right there. Okay. So yeah, and then one time then it was Valentine's Day, and I decided to leave him a note with hearts all over, and I say, hey, since none of the girls accepted you, I thought I accept you. And then, and I was, and when I was behind all the lockers, he was really excited, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, I'm super happy and hyped. I can't wait to find out who this girl is." And he was like yelling, and then the girls are like, "What? What are you screaming for?" And then he's like, "Oh, then he just ran to the back and like, oh, yeah, like some motherfucking bitch just saw Nicki Minaj bully him and then just ran to the bathroom like some crazy mess, like some crazy fucking mess. And yeah, and yeah. So then I was like super excited to make him find out who was this girl because it was me, and I was really excited. But then he thought it was his crush right now, and I was like super sad because he didn't find out who it was, and that it was literally me, and I was like very sad. And then he's like, hey, did you wrote this? And I'm like, and he's like, ha ha ha. I'm sorry, I'm nice than all the other girls, but I didn't do this. I'm sorry. And then he's like, what? How? And then he looks over to me in the class when he was gonna be here. Then he says, Mrs. Heather? And I'm like, she's like, yeah. Can I talk with me? Can I talk with Lee? And then can I talk with Ari's sister? And then she's like, sure, okay. And then I'm like, what? And then he's like, hey, you know that girl who wrote the note and stuff? And I'm like, yeah. Are you the person who did that? Because you're the only girl in the school. You're the last one who hadn't been asked. And I'm like, wow. I know who the girl is, and I said, and he's like, who? And then I'm like, okay, so she has brown hair just like me, and she has brown eyes just like me, and also she plays Roblox a lot like me, and also she has Robux like me in Roblox, and stuff. And he's like, who is actually? Well, yeah, I do not know. Because it's like you. He's like, oh my god, you're the girl. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the girl. He's like hugging me. So excited, and he's like, thank you for everything. Thank you for being my friend, everything. And then then the mean girls, my bullies, were literally like, ha ha ha. He looked at the loser, and then my friend was right there next to the girls wearing pink like they were. And I'm like, hey, why are you with my best friend? And then I'm like, she's not your best friend. And they're like, she's not your best friend anymore. Ha ha ha. And by the way, your boyfriend's here too. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I had a plan. I'm like, well, whatever. I was cheating on him with him. And then they're like shocked. Then my friend was shocked. And let's call him Gabriella because I do not remember his name. And he's like, what? And I said, pick up with him. And like, he's like, yeah, I do. And then she's like, whatever. Just because you got, whatever. And I'm like, haha, you got your karma. And also, by the way, we're breaking up. And also, by the way, friend, by the way, you're my ex-friend now. And then she's like, wait, please don't. And then I'm like, I don't care you. Then I stopped her, and then her ass, and then I just ran out of the bathroom. And then the mean girls are like, I can't believe it. Whatever. And then I'm like, Alex. Then she's like, I'll expel you from the school. And then I'm like, haha. you can't even do that. And she's like, why? And then I tell her, don't you remember? My mom is the principal of the school. And then she's like, oh, right. Jeez, I forgot. Like, literally, she's like super mad that I just said that. And she's like, fine, I guess you won this round, but it's not over. You still get your karma like you gave me my karma. And then she's like, and then I'm like, okay, because you can't even joke me around. My mom will expel you, I swear. She will expel you. You know why? Because she said she was spoiling me forever, and also my dad's vice principal. So don't you even think about it. Then she's like, oh, whatever. And then I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you'll get your karma. And I'm like, we'll see about that. And then she was like, what do you mean? Scared? And all the other mean girls were scared as well. And I'm like, oh, nothing. You'll just die. But I warn you, if you make me get my karma, I swear I will kill you, and you will be dead and expelled. And also, your mom, and that I will make you grounded from your mom and dad for a whole month, and also no texting. And then she's like, no, you wouldn't dare. And then I'm like, yeah, I would, girl. I would. I swear, girl, I would. And then she's like, then I'm like, slamming the door on the bathroom, taking the wrist of my friend's hand and walking away. And I'm like giggling all stuff, and yeah, I'm like giggling all over. I've been giggling and then I went to chemistry back, and the flamingos were right, and then they were right behind me. One of them, the bully boss who owned the mean girl, and I said, ouch, 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 and I'm like, but then I'm like, and she's like, what? Sorry, it's just my back been hurting. And then she said, the teacher's like, oh, okay, in chemistry. And then I put brown fake hair from a wig, and also then put scissors on the mean girl's desk. And then she's like, what? And then she's like, and then I put it in her hand quickly, and then I said, oh my god, why did you do that? And the mean girl boss, I'm not gonna call her Emily. And then the teacher's like, what? And then Emily cutting my hair. And then the teacher's walking over to the table. Then her desk. And then she said, oh my god, why did you do that? And she's like, what? How did I do that? And then she's like, duh, there's literally scissors in your hand. Then she sees it's in her hand. And then she's like, you son of a, and then the teacher slaps her. Crazy. And then she calls her parents. Miss Heather says, hey, hello, your daughter's being mean. She literally cutted some of the Lore family's hair, and yeah, and then the parents were, and then literally the teacher was about to put it on speakerphone, and then when she put it on speakerphone, the parents were yelling at her like crazy, and they're like, tell her to shut up, and also tell her that she's grounded, no texting, too. And then that's when she remembered when I said that all of that stuff that will happen. And also she's grounded for a whole month. And then she's going to my desk and slamming the door past smacking me and also punching me in the face. And I'm like, ow, now she punched me. Then the parents are like, bring her on the phone now. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna get her karma. And then, yeah. And then the teacher's like, I don't remember the name. Let's call her Melly. Melly, the teacher said, the phone. And the Melly's like, but, and the teacher's like, the phone. And then she's like, oh. And then she said, don't get me started on your parents and the school because we already have proof. There's a little brown hair and also literally scissors in your head. Now give up. Literally, there was evidence, she said. And then, yeah. And definitely she was like that. Like the teacher was super mad that she gave the phone to the mean girl. I'm sorry, this is taking too long. This has to have part 2. Part two of how my friend tried to betray me. Story time. Then Melly was super freaked out. She thought she was gonna be super in trouble. And then that's when the parents were yelling at her in the phone. And I heard everything. And then I heard everything. The teacher was super mad that she said, she was about to yell at her, but then she said, I have no time for yelling, so I'm going to use the bathroom. Okay? She said in a calm voice. And she said, I'm super sorry, Laura, for teaching Melly, for not teaching Melly enough for the rules. I will teach her tomorrow because right now it's almost break, and also this is the last chemistry class, so I will teach her tomorrow because soon you will have chemistry class in the morning. I heard, and I was like, okay. And then I kind of felt bad because she was super grounded, but then I was sad, and then she's like, oh, whatever. And then the teacher slaps her gently because she did nothing, and then just said a word in front of me. Then she said, you hole, and then the teacher was super mad that she said, I don't care what you say to me, okay, you hole, and also you disgusting little brat freak, and also you bitch. That she was super bad, and I'll talk to my parents outside, and then I was like, I can't believe you did that to me. And then she's like, whatever, I'm just gonna go and also talk to my parents. I kind of felt bad for her because then I said, I need to use the bathroom too. And then, hola, mami. Ya déjeme esa tableta a un lado. Hi, mami. I just started. Just starting. Eso debe haber estado hace tiempo. God, mom. Okay, and then one time, then she said, okay, honey, okay, and then I spied on her crying. Literally, that was the first time that she cried. First time. Can you believe that? The first time she cried in the school. She was super sad. I heard her dad right now, and I was like, oh my god. And then she's like, who's there? And I'm like, oh my god. And she opened the stall, and then there she was. She saw me, and she's like, what are you doing, cat? Oh. And then I'm like, I want to say I'm sorry. It's just that you bully me too much. If you don't stop bullying me, I'm just gonna get you in trouble more. And then she's like, I think about it. Then walks out doing like and does like footsteps of like heels right now. And she's like, I think about it. By the way, great outfit, by the way. And then I'm like, oh, thanks, I guess. And then she said, also, I'm gonna make you my fall. If you want, think about it. You only have like 2 days to think about it. And I'm like shocked. I was like never joined to a Mean Girls stuffing. And I'm like, okay, I'll think about it. And nervously, and then she's like, oh, okay, see you later, I guess. And also me. And also, by the way, you did good. Yeah. What? By what? She said, oh, by doing my karma. And then I'm like, oh, well, thanks. And then she walked out, and then I walked out, and yeah. And then my ex-friend, then the Mean Girl's like, come, take a seat next to me. And then I'm like, okay. And then my ex-friend's like, to Penny, Manny, and then she's like, what are you doing? Don't you know that's my ex-friend? And I'm like, do you think I'm blind? Let's call him Stacy. Do you think I'm blind, Stacy? I know she's your ex-friend. I just asked her if she can join our club. And then, what do you think? Should she join? And I'm like, and she's like, no way. No way, Jose, am I going with that bride? And then Melly's like, stop. I'm trying to friends right now. Maybe you're the worst friend. Maybe I shouldn't know watching this bad. And then she's like, oh, fine, okay. I'll try to deal with it, but please don't embarrass me, because I just told the whole school that she's my ex right now. And then she's like, okay, I guess we'll talk about it, because you just told the whole internet and stuff. And yeah, and I was super excited because I thought I was gonna be in a squad. And yeah, and then after school, Melly's like, here's my address, we're gonna go to a sleepover, wanna come? And then I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And then she's like, we're best friends. Then she gave me a pink and white and black round, because I love black and white, even pink. And then she just gave it to me like, welcome to the sleepover. Sorry, when new people are here in our sleepover, we just give them pink and black and white crayons, any color they want. One color is like our favorite. Two colors are yours favorite colors. And then I'm like, oh, thanks. And then I felt nice. And then I decided to not give it. And I'm like, I'm sorry for pretending to put scissors in your hair and putting fake hair. Then the girls are like, what? You should totally tell the principal. And also, you should tell her dad. Then they remembered that my mom and dad were the vice principals, and also the vice principals. They're like, never mind, you should tell the teacher. And then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. You can tell the teacher if you want. I don't care. And then Melly's like, if you tell the teacher, I will sue you. I swear. Sorry, this is taking too long. There has to be a part 3. Long wait. Here's some food. Meat, steak, sandwich, candy, ice cream. Part 2, but different name. Part 2 of how tell you about my 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 bully decided to ask me to join her squad. So yeah, of course I went to the sleepover. She gave me a crown. I went to favorite colors and one with that had really had that had that that had pink, which was super cute, and yeah, all that stuff. It was super cute, and I really liked it. Of course, I did, and yeah. I prepared too.